Hi everyone, I hope you guys are well. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading on Jake from enhypen, and it's going to be about his mental health. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. I already shuffled these cards pretty much, but just do it a little bit more on camera. So Jake's mental health. What's he thinking about recently? What's on his mind? Is anything bothering him? What's he been thinking about? What's been taking up his mental space? Is he feeling okay? That sort of thing. Okay. I think because I have such limited space on my desk right now, I'm gonna pull maybe 4 cards, and then I might pull some more after. But for right now, maybe 3 cards right now. I just have to see how much space I have. But all right, Jake's current mental health. Let us know about that. How is Jake doing mentally? Okay. So the first card we have for Jake is mental health. We have the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Could I fit 3 there? We have the 3 of Cups. Okay. And we have the Star. Okay. I'm actually going to go in and clarify these, just so we can get a little bit more of information. So tell us more about the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the Star in terms of Jake's mental health. How he's doing mentally, what's on his mind, is he feeling okay, is anything bothering him? Let's clarify these. Okay, so clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. I'm gonna put those there, put that there. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, I am gonna have to move my crystals. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, clarifying the 3 of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, and clarifying the Star, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Let me make sure everything is in frame here. And I need like 1 crystal, just okay. All right, I have to be a little quieter now because my roommate is in the next room sleeping. So if I sound like I'm whispering, that's probably why. But let's start with the Wheel and the 8 of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune is like the ups and downs of life, the cycles of life. It can also be about karma and destiny and fate. And then you have that clarified by the 8 of Wands, which is like quick movement, fast action, things happening quickly. So to me, this not only kind of says that like Jake has good days and bad days, but it almost gives this feeling of like an overactive mind, like it's like scattered brained, restless energy. And I feel like it has to do with the fact that he's always on to the next thing. Like enhypen are touring right now, and there's a feeling here of like him never getting to really process things, or like things never getting to settle, because it's like once he relaxes, he's on to the next thing. It's like, oh, you thought you could have a break? Well, no, you have to be on the plane now. Or no, we have an interview scheduled for you. Or no, we need you to take these pictures to post on Weverse or whatever. So there's this feeling of like a roller coaster, like a mental, emotional roller coaster here with the Wheel and the 8 of Wands. And it feels exhausting. It feels unstable. It feels like there's no ground or earth beneath him, literally, because he's always like doing something. He's always having to, you know, think about something else, or like exert energy, like mental energy into doing something always. It's like he can't just relax and like let his mind be still for a little bit. So exhaustion, I want to say burdened, but I don't think that's the word. I don't think the word is burdened. I think the word is just like restless, like I said, like a restless, scatterbrained energy. And also with the Wheel of Fortune, because it is about like karma and destiny and fate, there's a feeling here of it being out of his control. So like him not only just like watching himself go through the motions and the ups and the downs and having to travel and do all these things constantly, but feeling like there's nothing he can do about it. Like he's just going with the motion, basically, going with the flow with those two cards there. But I think what's interesting though is that he has the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands after this, because the Queen of Pentacles is a really, actually a very grounded woman. She's very nurturing. She has like very nurturing energy to her. So immediately, especially after these two cards here, which again gives this kind of like over, I can't even think of the word really. I don't want to keep using the same words over again, but it's like an overactive, like a real like sparky, ooh, like a real sparky, or I keep seeing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like an electrical circuit that's like gone haywire. That's the feeling that these two cards are giving me right here. So to get the Queen of Pentacles after that, I wonder if like currently or perhaps in the future, in the near future with the Three of Wands, Jake is wanting to really focus on self-care. Maybe he's wanting to like develop like a routine, like some health routines, and it's giving this feeling of like I have to be in control of something. Like I have, like if I'm not gonna have any kind of like power or control in my life when it comes to like my schedule or you know, like the idol aspect of it, let me at least have some control when it comes to like my inner growth or like my inner care. So I wonder if he's like looking into like, I want to say like healthier eating habits or like skincare stuff, or I even got the feeling of like looking into like meditation or like herbs and like medicines and stuff like that to sort of like give back to himself. Also, I want to say with the Three of Wands there, you know, the Three of Wands is about like action has started, you know, like something has already kicked off and you're waiting to see what's going to happen next, or you're waiting to see how it's going to develop or what's going to come back to you. So that's why I kind of got the feeling of like him developing like a routine or some sort of like health routine or some sort of something that he can invest in and see the results over time. It's like him saying or him thinking, yeah, like if I start this journey or this plan or this routine or whatever, I'm going to see the benefits of it in the future. Like this is going to help me over time, and you know, weeks from now or months from now, maybe like I will feel a little bit more stable or better mentally. And I don't know if this necessarily has to do with like his mental state or whatever, but yeah, like I'm wondering if, again, because he knows that like this isn't necessarily healthy, it could literally just be in that kind of context, like this is going to help my mental health, this is going to help me feel more stable, this is going to help me feel more grounded to where I can maybe better cope with like the never ending schedule and like the feeling of just kind of like being up in the air all the time and like not being able to settle and let anything simmer or like resonate, you know. And then moving down here, we have the Three of Cups with the Page of Wands. I think that Jake is aware of his mental health, and I think he's aware that it might be on the decline or it might not be the best right now. So with the Three of Cups, which is all about, you know, community and friendship and social stuff like that and like happiness in that kind of setting, there's a feeling here of Jake getting like real positive feelings or feeling like uplifted through social connections and like social support and like being around people that support him. So basically the other members or his friends or the staff or whatever. There's a feeling here of him maybe wanting to spend more time with the members and the staff, like afterwards, like after the concerts, like wanting to spend more time going out to eat together, going out to drink together, and him feeling like, yeah, like this is what it is, like this is gonna help me feel a little more, you know, again, like uplifted is the word that I keep wanting to use here. And also with the Page of Wands, there's a feeling here of like maybe like when he is with his friends or when he's with enhypen and they're just kind of like having fun and relaxing and drinking and socializing and stuff like that, a feeling of like him getting newfound like energy or newfound inspiration. It's like enthusiasm. It's like it's like he feels enthusiastic again. He feels motivated again to, because I feel like sometimes Jake might again like get burnt out or feel burdened by, you know, being an idol and all that and everything that comes with the idol life. So there's a feeling here of really feeling uplifted and happy when he's with them, or maybe this is saying that he wants to do that. He wants to, like, he's thinking about, I wish I could just spend more time with enhypen, doing things outside of a schedule, doing things that are fun, doing things where it's just us and there's no fans around, or we don't have to worry about looking our best, you know, we don't have to, like, we can just like be kind of like selfless, not selfless, what's the word, carefree. Yeah, we can just be carefree and not worry about, you know, people being around or people seeing us, and it giving him like a newfound what's the word, excitement. It's like a newfound excitement for the lifestyle that he has, you know, because again, that's the train of thought I was going down. Yeah, again, it feels like he can sometimes feel burdened or exhausted. So it's like when he gets to kind of like spend time with the members in this way, he has like a newfound, or it like reignites, basically it reignites his passion for the life that he's living with the people that he's living it with, which would be enhypen and the staff and the people that he cares about that like work with him and the other members. But moving on to the star, what's interesting about the star is that it's the last card you get, so it comes after, you know, all this other stuff here. And the star usually is seen after some kind of like mental breakdown or mental struggle, because it comes after the tower in the major arcana. So it's like you have a tower moment, right? And then the star comes after. So the star is a very positive card to get in a mental health reading, especially after some of the other ones we've had, because it's all about hope and healing. It's like with the Two of Pentacles, it's like also because the Two of Pentacles is like juggling and balance, and there's this feeling here of Jake feeling like he's just getting by, if that makes sense. It's like a feeling of like, it's like priorities. It's like a lot of things that you have to deal with, like a lot of stuff on your plate, basically, with that card there. And so, yeah, there's a feeling of him like just barely hanging on some days mentally. But again, it's not always. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like up and down. So he has good days, he has bad days. Some days he's more stable, some days he's you know, more equipped to handle what he has to do every day, and other times it's a little bit more rough on him. But I think to end with the star, it's like he knows that he's doing a lot of thinking about ways that he can make this whole tour and the busy schedule, how he can make it more comfortable and copable, is copable a word? How he can cope with it a lot better. And yeah, the star is a really positive card to end on. It's like you're kind of just getting by now, but like you can integrate certain patterns and certain, you know, little small things, little practical things, slowly into that, and look forward and have hope and try to spend more time with your friends and enhypen, and understand that life is a cycle and there will be good days and there will be bad days, but you can't give up with the star here. You have to always be looking forward. Yeah, I think he is smart enough to feel like when he's, I don't want to say losing control because that sounds really dramatic, and I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that dramatic. It's just a feeling here of like tiredness and exhaustion, and feeling like you don't have anything to grab. Like there's like, you're kind of like floating out in the ocean or floating out in space, and you're out there and you're looking for something to grab onto and there's nothing, is the feeling. And it's out of your control, and you're always moving in that. Like, you're always just in the ocean, just moving along and going with the flow and watching other things pass you by. So it's that type of feeling. But I think Jake, again, is smart enough and aware to know that that's happening. And I don't think he's at a tower moment, but like living like that and not doing anything about it could potentially lead to some sort of tower moment. But I think Jake is smart enough to not let it get that far. I think he's smart enough to be like, yo, like, I'm like out here without a lifeboat, you know? Like, I need to kind of bring myself back in and ground myself a little bit more. And I think he's gonna do that. Again, like, this is kind of indicating with the star here, a very positive card to get in a mental health reading, like I said. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I hope this makes sense. I hope that you guys can understand me and hear me. I am talking like super low because I don't want to wake anyone, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So and also you can probably hear my stomach growling. I'm super hungry, haven't eaten all day. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these back, and if you guys want me to read for any other enhypen member or any other idol for that matter, go ahead and let me know in the comments. And I will get that reading done. And also, I want to try to do like personal readings for you guys. If anyone is interested in that, I don't know. But like, I don't have a website or anything, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that, how to set that up. Like, if you guys just PayPal me or use Stripe or Ko-fi, Ko-fi, I don't know. But anyway, that was Jake's mental health reading, and I hope it makes sense. And yeah, I think he's gonna be okay. All right, bye.